King Solomon's 30 Pearls of Wisdom, Proverbs 22:17 through 24:22. Compiled using the Message, the New Living Translation, the Living Bible, the Amplified Bible, and the New International Version. Pay attention to the sayings of the wise. Apply your heart and listen, for it is pleasing when you keep them in your heart and have them ready on your lips. So that your trust may be in the Lord, I have written 30 sayings for you, sayings of counsel and knowledge, teaching you to be honest and to speak the truth, bringing back truthful reports to those you serve. Number 1. Don't rob the poor and sick, for the Lord is their defender. If you injure them, He will punish you. Number 2. Keep away from angry, ill-tempered people, lest you learn to be like them. A bad temper is contagious. Number 3. Don't guarantee another person's debt or put up security for someone else. If you can't pay it, even your bed will be snatched from under you. Number 4. Don't stealthily move the ancient boundary markers. That's stealing. Number 5. Do you see someone skilled in their work? They will serve before kings. They will not serve before officials of low rank. Number 6. When dining with a rich man or ruler, be on your guard and don't stuff yourself, though it all tastes so good. For he is trying to bribe you, and no good is going to come of his invitation. Number 7. Don't weary yourself trying to get rich. Why waste your time? For riches can disappear as though they had the wings of a bird. Number 8. Don't eat with people who are stingy. Don't desire their delicacies. They are always thinking about how much it costs. Eat and drink, they say, but they don't mean it. You will throw up what little you've eaten, and your compliments will be wasted. Number 9. Don't waste your breath on a rebel. They will despise the wisest advice. Number 10. Don't move the ancient boundary markers to steal the land of defenseless orphans, for their Redeemer is mighty. He himself will plead their case against you. Number 11. Commit yourself to instruction. Listen carefully to words of knowledge. Accept criticism. Get all the help you can. Number 12. Don't fail to correct your children. Discipline won't hurt them. A swat applied with godly wisdom might save them from death. Number 13. My child, if your heart is wise, my own heart will rejoice. Everything in me will celebrate when you speak what is right. Number 14. Do not envy sinners who live godless lives, but continue to live day by day in the reverent and worshipful fear of the Lord, and you will be rewarded for this. Your hope will not be disappointed. Number 15. Listen, my child, and be wise. Direct your heart in the path of the Lord. Do not carouse with drunkards or feast with gluttons, for they are on their way to poverty, and the drowsiness of overindulgence will clothe them in rags. Number 16. Listen to your father's advice and don't despise an old mother's experience. Get the facts at any price and hold on tightly to instruction, wisdom, and insight. Parents rejoice when their children turn out well. Wise children become proud parents. So make your father happy. Make your mother proud. Number 17. My son, give me your heart, and let your eyes delight in my ways. For an adulterous woman is a deep pit, and a wayward wife is a narrow well. She lurks like a robber, lying in wait as one after another of her victims becomes unfaithful to their wives. Number 18. Whose heart is filled with anguish and sorrow? Who's the one always complaining? Who has needless bruises and bloodshot eyes? It is the one who spends long hours in the tavern trying out new drinks. Don't gaze at the wine seeing how red it is, how it sparkles in the cup, how smoothly it goes down. In the end, it bites like a serpent, leaving you hungover with a splitting headache and queasy stomach. You will see loose women and hallucinations. You will say petulant, foolish, and untrue things that will embarrass you when sober. You will stagger like a sailor, tossed at sea, clinging to a swaying mast. And afterwards you will say, "I didn't even know it when they beat me up. Let's go and have another drink." Number 19. Do not envy evil people. Do not even desire their company, for their hearts plot violence, and all they talk about is making trouble. Number 20. By wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established on its foundation. Through knowledge its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. Number 21. A wise man is mightier than a strong man. Wisdom is mightier than strength. Don't go to war without wise guidance. There is safety in many counselors. Number 22. Wise conversation is way over the head of arrogant fools. In a serious discussion, they haven't a clue and should not open their mouths. Number 23. Whoever plots evil will be known as a schemer, a prince of rogues. Fools incubate sin as they plot folly. Cynics desecrate beauty, and everyone detests a mocker. Number 24. If you fail under pressure, your strength is too small. If you fall to pieces in a crisis, there wasn't much to you in the first place. Number 25. Rescue those who are unjustly sentenced to death, and don't stand back and let them die. Don't try to disclaim responsibility by saying you didn't know about it. For God, who knows all hearts, knows yours, and He knows you knew, and He will reward everyone according to their deeds. Number 26. My child, eat honey, for it is good, and the honeycomb is sweet to the taste. In the same way, skillful and godly wisdom is sweet to your life and soul. If you find it, you will have a bright future, and your hope and expectation will not be cut short. Number 27. Do not lurk like a thief near the house of the righteous, O evil one. Do not plunder their dwelling place. For though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again. But the wicked stumble in time of disaster and collapse. Number 28. Do not gloat when your enemy falls. Do not let your heart rejoice in self-righteousness when they stumble, or the Lord will see your gloating and disapprove, and turn His wrath away from your enemy. Number 29. Do not envy the wicked. Do not even covet their riches, for evil people have no future. The light of the wicked will be snuffed out. Number 30. Fear God, my child, and respect your leaders. Do not join with radicals or rebellious officials, for disaster will hit them suddenly. Who knows the punishment both the Lord and the King will bring on the rebellious? These are 30 of the wise sayings of King Solomon. Many more are found in the book of Proverbs. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.